and save room for Mindflay. You'll thank me later. Cloud is the next contestant. Where do you get lime green Any-Ball subs? Well, there's actually a few places you can get them. The one place I go through is a United States education discount place. I can put the link in annotation or something of some sort. But just keep in mind, you'll have to make up like some kind of a fake like education address. Otherwise, they won't ship to you since it's an education-only store. If you really need some, I actually have a backup supply of, I think I have like maybe 8 or 9 packs just kind of like chilling. They only have like 1 lime green per pack, but I can see if I can work out a deal with you or something of that nature. So if you'd like some, please just let me know and we'll try and work out a deal. Alright, next question comes from Boshi. Crisis 2 on Xbox or PS3? I prefer PS3, but the Xbox has a higher frame rate of 26, to 28, more screen tearing, or the PS3, lower frame rate, 25-ish, but no screen tearing at all. Well, to answer that question, it kind of boils down to whatever you're a fanboy of. I'm definitely a 360 fanboy. But, like, I dislike screen tearing, I really do. But when you're talking, under 30 frames per second for graphic speed, or anything of that nature, the higher the frame rate, the better the game is going to run. So, like, if 25 frames per second is just downright lousy. I am sorry. Like, that just seems like it would render it almost unplayable for me. I would say 360. Because, not to mention, you also have the online that's going to be better and all that jazz. Yep. Oh, God, I apologize to everyone who has played this game. I suck at Angry Birds. I just play it because it's a video game and I have things to do. Alright, next question comes from JL Spin Y. I want to learn a programming language as soon as possible, before I start getting busy with school. What languages do you suggest learning, and how would one go about doing so? By the way, I am a complete noob to programming. Any help is appreciated, or I appreciate any help. Well, JL Spin, there's a few things you should probably keep in mind. C++ is going to be the most diverse. Like, once you learn that, it's easy to transition to roughly anything. So, just keep that in mind. So if you're ever going to go into any kind of programming sorts of, you're probably going to need to know C++. But as a beginner language, I would actually recommend Python, because that's actually a very, very straightforward programming language. You literally just kind of like type is what you want it to do. It's definitely diverse, it's free, open source, all that jazz. So it's pretty easy to pick up. I'll link you over to a couple tutorial sites, and hopefully that should help you from there. Excuse me. I hate that whenever you like take a wrong breath. I apologize for that. Anyways, languages. So first language you should learn is Python. That should work out pretty well since it's straightforward. The other ones you'd probably want to do is, why did I do that? HTML and CSS, so you can kind of get acquainted with the basics of what's the word I'm searching for? Just the basics of web design, because that on a resume or anything else, web design is definitely a biggie. Because I know many people are like, oh, I wish I could do web design. Definitely diverse. You can switch it up. It'll bleed you into Flash too if you want to, go that route. So it's definitely a good base few languages. So Python, HTML, and CSS. I think those would probably be the route to go. And C++ is where you're probably going to end up. As I'm just throwing that out as a heads up on that point. So you don't have to. I would recommend maybe in the future, but maybe save that one for school or something. I think that actually really about covers anything you need to know. I'll link you over to tutorial stuff over in links or annotations. And God, I am horrible at this game. Good lord. And yep, still suck. Anyways, I don't want to keep dragging this on, but that's kind of all the questions for today. If anyone has any more questions, please hit me up on UPSB or private message, MSN, iMatt Designs at live.com, Facebook, Twitter, you know, all that. But feel free to subscribe or not subscribe if you want to be that person, like, unlike, whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm making videos on YouTube. I don't need to become like Mr. Ray William Johnson and craziness doing like crap stuff, getting paid for it, which I'm kind of envious of. But jealousy aside, till later, guys. Take care.